Can you name any famous motorcycle roads? Of course you can. I don't have to name them, you know them by heart. The internet is littered with videos and web pages covering these roads from every angle. I guess people can never get enough of watching yet another run down the tail of the dragon, or Blue Ridge Parkway. Don't get me wrong, the famous roads are famous for a reason. I just think they're overrepresented. There are many more roads out there, obscure roads, back roads of fun where bikers spend most of their time. Those are their favorite roads, and not just because they're local to where they live. Each road has its own character, and getting to know a new road is a fun and sometimes challenging endeavor. Most bikers don't have the time or inclination to travel across country just to ride the Beartooth Highway. They may do it once just to say they've done it. But famous roads like that are not their bread and butter roads. They're not the place where they ride most of the time. Go to any part of the country and locals will tell you about their out-of-the-way state route or access road that bikers love to travel. But it's tribal knowledge of that area. For most of those roads across the country, there aren't many, if any, videos showing them off. The fun but isolated roads that most bikers have never heard of before outside their area aren't splashy enough for big-time coverage. Answering why is simple. They're too small, too regional, too isolated, maybe not extreme enough, not dramatic enough, not deadly enough to capture an audience's endless fascination. And that's too bad because a lot of isolated and unknown roads are actually a lot of fun on a motorcycle. I discovered one such road just the other day. I rode to the three-way T intersection of Arizona State Routes 97 and 96, and guess what? I found nothing there. Nothing but a directional sign. Then I rode to the T intersection of State Routes 97 and 93. Same thing, nothing there. Just a stop sign. I had just discovered an isolated and obscure bit of fun. There's 11 miles of old roller coaster road connecting State Routes 96 and 93. That short stretch of road is officially known as State Route 97. It exists only to connect two roads. It services no community. I passed over a cattle guard at the entrance. A warning sign is posted. If there's been heavy rains, then various parts of the road will likely get flash floods. All of the wash crossings along SR 97 are at grade, so no bridges have ever been built. It's hard to capture on a video, but the sense I had riding this road was like being on a roller coaster, but much more fun than one in an amusement park because you're on a bike. You don't just sit passive and let the ride happen to you. On a bike, it's imperative you control your own way down the track. Along the way, you get to pass places like Cowboy Wash and Skunk Canyon. The last traffic survey of the road was completed by the Arizona Department of Transportation in 2009. It calculated that an average of only 550 vehicles use the road daily. No part of SR 97 has been listed in the National Highway System, a system of roads in the United States important to the nation's economy, defense, and mobility. The stretch of SR 97 northeast of Burro Creek Road was built by 1939. Between 1946 and 51, the section north of Burro Creek Road was improved, and the section south built finally as a graded road. The road became a state route in 1962 and connected SR 96 to the rest of the state highway system. The highway wasn't completely paved until 1973. In 2000, the road was realigned on the west end because of a widening project on US 93. That same year, SR 97 officially became a state highway. Back in the late 30s and 40s, not much grading was done to build roads, especially this road, leaving the many little hills and valleys along the path intact. You have to live out in the boonies or be a biker to like SR 97. If you want to travel from Baghdad to Wickenburg, this is your road. This is also your road if you want to take a trip from Kirkland to Nothing, Arizona. And yes, there is a place called Nothing at milepost 148.5 on SR 93, 23 miles south of Wickiup, the rattlesnake capital of Arizona. And if you're a biker, not really going anywhere, just love to ride and always looking for another fun route to travel, this may be the unknown isolated road for you. This is probably the only video ever made about SR 97. I wonder how many other roads are out there, roads that aren't famous, but are as much fun as they are isolated. Roads that are loved by the bikers who know them well, because after they watch some video about the Twisted Sisters or the Beartooth Highway, those bikers get on their bikes and have their fun on these unknown roads.